Good evening. Good day, my loves. I am so sorry that we are delayed. It's pretty much the end of the week, and I am just getting out this week's readings. So it's been a very full, exhausting, draining week for me. As you can see, I do not have my nails on. So that tells you something. Still, go support Melanie. On top of that, I went a long time without anything on my nails, and they were super long. And then they just started to chip off. And so, like, they got more narrower and narrower. And I was like, oh, well, time to clip them, start over. So, those nail stickers work if you really want to grow your nails long. And I was amazed at how long I could, go without having the stickers on to preserve my natural nail length before eventually just chipped them on something, and then it goes down from there. So anyway, support Melanie. I am doing and offering personal readings. So if you want a reading for yourself or your child, you get 45 minutes on a video conference. I want to see you. I want to interact with you, and that is for $35. So the information is below. I do have availability now, and depending on the holiday demands, I may have to adjust it. But yes, if you'd like some insight for your child and or for yourself or anything like that, feel free to schedule your appointment in the link below. Also, what was I going to say? Yes, I do not need information. So when you have a question, I do better with less details. Sometimes more information for me can skew my the perception of what I'm getting. And so I just rather not know what the deal is so that the cards can reveal them to you directly, because essentially I'm just a medium, a midpoint between spirit and you. So let's get started with our reading for this week. With all that being said, this is for December 7th through the 14th for our earth, our fire, our water, and our air signs for our children. So what is going on with our cardinal Capricorn, our fixed Taurians, and our mutable Virgos? Okay, that's encouraging, obviously. It's still in the reverse, but it's still encouraging. Yes. They are being challenged in a good way. Oh, this is so good. Yes, moving on for sure. Yeah, it's a lot of growth for them this past week. So they've probably already experienced this, maybe internally for the most part. Everything is internal before it's external. So there's a thought process going on the inside before they're manifesting change. Now you are dealing with a transformation for yourself. My thing is lopsided. So, or at least it feels lopsided to me. So it's positive. It's a positive transformation for dads and moms for this week. And it is, you are brilliant. Yes, you are you're realizing that you're brilliant. You're letting go of BS, old negative belief systems that you have allowed to hold you down. And you are finally discovering that, you're like, you know what? None of that matters. None of that is real. None of it truly exists anyway. Why have I allowed myself to hold on so long to this belief system? So you are discovering that you are essentially all powerful and can do all things. You're limitless. This is all a matrix. So there is no need. Fear is not real. It's only you that allows yourself to believe that fear is real, and therefore you limit yourself. So anyway, it says, I am brilliant. Today and every day I am brilliant and on fire. I shine when it comes to reaching my goals and achieving my dreams. Today I am committing my brilliance to create magic for myself, my family, my friends, and my colleagues. I will not hold back. And you should not. So That's for you. Diving a little bit deeper, more for your child, and I know I'm going out of order, but that's okay. Your child has the magenta card. It says connect to your deepest inner knowing. And there's no need for your child to do this. This is when you get cards like this that it's a command, like connect, you know, it's like, no, this is drawing you in. This is saying you're in deficit of this, that your child needs to connect, that they're in the dark, they need to come into the light. There needs to be some kind of movement or transformation to get to this, or to have an awareness of this. But the fact that it's in the reverse, it tells me that this is not necessary. You're not in the dark coming into the light. You're where you need to be, and you're just expanding and activating from the place which you are. So your child is shining bright. Your child is illuminating some things in their mind as far as how they perceive themselves, and they're willing to take some risks. Now they have come to the edge. This is saying that no, your child is not at the edge, but they're ready. And this is saying an encouraging word of take the next step. You can do this. It's encouraging. It's confirmation to them. It's affirming. It's like, yes, you're not already there. You're not already in that emboldened and brazen place yet, but you have the seed inside of you. You are ready to take that leap of faith. You are ready to take that step. And I'm just encouraging you to go ahead and do it. So I don't know, this could be as small as your child learning how to walk, depending on the age. This could be taking a risk on a project, a job, depending on the age of your child. But whatever this is, some spirit is encouraging them to step, hear the voice, listen to the voice inside of them. And spirit is saying, whatever your child is thinking of, yes, go for it. I'm backing you. Now is the time. Just take the step. What's changing is, thank God, something that no longer served your child is ending. So this is a graduation, almost an end of an era. Your child could have graduated school. They could be done for the semester. There's definitely a transformation. Something that was once old is ending. A new cycle, a new beginning is happening this week in this season for them. So this is exciting. Something is definitely changing, a change in mindset. Something is ending. It could be something as small as, I have a little person in the background. I'm going to finish this thought and then I'm going to pause it. But it could be something as small as a thought, or it could be, it's something tangible like a job, or something on a much larger scale. So I see your child with this solution that you were lovable. Things are being restored to your little person. It says, love who you are as you're created perfectly. I'm eating something, sorry. Everything about your true self is beautiful. Beyond what is lovable, that's the overall essence. This encouraging word of you are lovable is spirit wanting to pour something or pour something into your child, restore something back into your child, almost like restabilizing a sense of balance. So that tells me that something is being restored, energy, whatever. But I'm saying the same thing over and over again. But that's the gist of it. It says, love who you are. You're created perfectly. Everything about your true self is beautiful. Spirit wants your child to realize that your child is not in deficit. They're doing work on the apartments. So that's what that is. But where they felt that there was like a lack or deficit somewhere, there is not. And this is confirming it. I wonder where they are. Because it feels like it's beneath me. I'm like, what are they doing? But anyway, that's the gist of it. So to recap, your child is expanding, they're awakening, they're growing in something, they're taking risks, they're graduating. It's an aha moment. And because of that, they are being rewarded, refunded, restored. A sense of balance is being returned. So it's a lot of something that once was not for a season. It's coming back to the is state, the eternal. They're returning back to who Spirit created them to be, if that makes sense. When I say restored, returned, everything is as it was. Everything that was is as it is and should be. And your child is just coming back to that state, either physically and in their awareness. So I hope that makes sense for you. That is your reading for your Earth, your, it is Earth, your Earth signs, your Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgos. Let's say Gemini. It's weird. It's not weird, but anyhow, let's move on to our fire child. That is your mutable Sagittarians, your fixed Leos, and your cardinal Aries. Ooh, deep. We see purple, so we are definitely going within. Now, I can tell you right now, something is not working out for you. You're in your head about something. On top of this, something is, it's like you're attached to something that you shouldn't be, and you need to let it go. Because I see all this unraveling. I see mental confusion and chaos. I see the snake is more of a mental sign as well, like Gemini. The snake to me is an air sign. It deals with the mind, manipulation. And either you're dealing with somebody at work specifically or someplace in your life that is trying to weasel their way out of something and not do what they're supposed to. It could be, however, this person is trying to make your life more challenging, or you're having to, kind of work your way around it. I almost feel like you're ensnared in this, or at least you may feel that way. You're free, because this is all an illusion. This is all a lie. Nothing in this realm is real except for love. So if somebody is using manipulation, they're not acting in love. They're acting in fear, and fear is not real. So they're aligning with something that is in their own imagination, and it's not there. So you're okay. You need to realize that you are okay. Come out of alignment with this chaos that's in your head. And then once you do that, you can be restored. Okay? Now we'll find out what your card is in a minute. Yay! Peace for our fire signs this week. Letting stuff go, what's changing. Take the next step now. You're being still. Your child is being still. And what's the solution? Yay! Look at this. Purple, yellow, purple, yellow. Or you see like this here. It's like all of these dark muted colors. You see how like muted and subdued they are, and then blah, like brightness. That's also another thing. I see that very much so. I wonder if they're hanging something. So this is a cement wall. Anyway, your child has a lavender card. This is a time where they are defragging. They are cutting bullshit out, and they are going inward. You may notice that your fire sign is a little bit noticeably subdued, calm, just reclusive. They're thinking. They're tapping inward. They're going inward. I see that the situation is peace. They are seriously about maintaining their peace, and they're not letting anything interrupt it. They're not, even though this bird may be here symbolizing peace, you can't see it that well, but you see the feathers right here. your child is not allowing themselves to be distracted by all the little silly nuances that are going on around them. People could, you know, in your child's immediate circle, at school, their teachers, their friends, depending on the age, their peers, you know, job, depending on the age, people could just be on some really petty bullshit this week. And I'm speaking to parents, so children shouldn't be watching this. This is for parents. That's why it's called parental guidance. If it were directly for children, obviously I would not be using profanity, whatever that means. But your child is just not allowing themselves to be moved by people's own lack of inner peace. The distractions, the fears, the worries, the cares, the concerns that other people have. Your child is like, nope, I am in my bubble. I'm in my cocoon. I give zero fucks right now. I'm done. Like, I am taking care of me. And if you are an adult fire sign, then I'm sure this energy has applied to you. And for those that this message resonates with, where you're just like, I'm done. I'm tired of it. I'm not here for it. I'm doing me. I am maintaining my inner peace. This is self-love, self-care, self-worth, self-investment. All the other petty stuff, all the distractions, even if they have good intentions, you know, bringing peace. You have some people in your life that want to hang out with you, that want to, you know, in their own way, add to your peace. But you're like, you know what, I love you, but right now, I'm not feeling this. So your child could have invitations to holiday events, parties, birthday parties. I'm getting like social activities with other children this past week leading into Saturday. Your child could have had invitations, after school activities, school parties, just something where other people in their circle are asking them for their participation. And your child may feel very mellow this week, like, you know what, I'm sorry, I'm just not feeling it this week. I don't feel like participating. I'm sorry, I don't want to. You know, that's your child, that's where your kid is this week. What's changing is this almost reinforcement and strength that they're like, nope, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not moving. I don't have to do anything that I don't want to do. I'm not called to do it. No. And they're reinforcing their own, their behavior, their structure. You see my elbow, all of that. Like, they're just like really serious about isolation, self-healing, self-investment, self-care, getting a singular vision, clear focus. It's not about them moving right now. It's not about activation. It's about stillness, quiet, focus. That is what your child is doing. They are allowing themselves to be still and in a place where they can communicate with spirit, that they can connect with their mind, body, and soul, so that they can get what they need. And then once they've done that, the solution is, you know, surprise, congratulations, you did it. It's like this celebration where it says, simply smile and notice the profound and healing difference it makes. Because your child took time out for themselves this week to work on themselves, to heal themselves, that lesson, that love that they learned at the beginning of the week, and, you know, in that time of isolation, it's just going to be like mega bright, like, whoa, like it's almost like a sonic boom on some level, and primarily on a smaller scale, but it will be noticeable, recognizable. People will see it, and, you know, to some extent they'll gravitate towards it, but they'll definitely take note and definitely say something to your child about this, like, wow, that was so deep, you know, especially if they're an adult, or, oh my goodness, where did you get that from? You know what I mean? So people will be amazed and in shock and in awe of your child's quick wit or, verbiage that comes out of their mouth because they've taken this time to just decompress, defrag, heal, get out of the public eye, do what they need to do to focus on themselves and self-healing. Okay, what is going on for you, Dad and Mom? They're like, forget this. You are not dedicated. Somebody at work, you're out. You're like, I'm done with this. I am not dealing with this person, this energy. No, I'm out. It says, I am dedicated. I am committed to accomplishing that one big task that I keep putting off for a better time because I am nervous that I'll do it wrong. You used to be like that before, dealing with this person. You used to be on eggshells and you're like, fuck it. Nope, not today. That is your attitude. And it says, or do not feel adequate. You don't care about them. You're done. Today I will do it so I can feel accomplished and ready to take on the world. I will not stop until I am proud of the outcome, and I will not hold back again. I will gain confidence from this experience. You're done. You're done with this person who's causing you mental confusion and anguish. You're done. This is how you feel or have felt, especially at the beginning of the week. You have felt tired, you felt worried, you felt belittled, you felt like you something could be lost, a job, or how people perceived you because you said no. You felt entangled. But I can tell you by this card, especially with this dedication being in reverse, you are slipping away. I told you, remember, I like that you felt like entangled in this. And before you would go with the flow and almost like it's a gaslighting or some kind of, where you're really just jumping through hoops to please this person and they don't appreciate it. And so now you're like, I'm dedicated to myself. I'm not dedicated to other people. The only person I'm going to invest any energy in is me. Much the same energy like your child, see how this purple. And I saw, I thought about this. I was like, okay, these cards are all purple, but this is where you are. You have a little bit of gold in here in this card as well. But you are on some deep spiritual, isolated type shit this week. So kudos to you for putting down some boundaries, Dad and Mom. I'm so excited for you. And just a side note, the reason why I usually put Dad first is because there's so much like emasculation in this uprising feminism that is toxic. As much as there's toxic masculinity, there's toxic femininity. And I really feel that there's so much emphasis on, uplifting the woman, but men need to be uplifted too and encouraged to be balanced in their emotional and masculine, or not masculine nature, but their, I can't think of the right word, but and not so much aggressive, but like the strength, that tenacity. They need to be balanced. What I was saying about this morning is, I'm going to put that up right. You're dedicated to yourself. What I was thinking about this morning is, we talk about, like I said, toxic masculinity, toxic femininity, but at the end of the day, both of us are out of balance. Both sides to the story are imbalanced. And that's what we see in the world. You got women who want to be princesses, who want eyebrows on fleek, who want to look pretty and get butt injections and all this other stuff, but they have no content of character, no scruples about themselves. They're lacking in some kind of structure that's sound and consistent. That is like the incorrect thing. Then you have this excessive testosterone, aggressive nature where men, especially in the music that we hear, the men are like, yeah, I'll beat that up and, whatever. But it's like, that's not masculine. That's not all the masculinity has to offer, guns and violence and aggression. No, you can be strong and you can be tender, just like women can you know, be fierce nurturers that don't take shit. Anyway, I went off on a tangent. That's my thoughts for you guys, parents of fire signs. I hope you enjoyed that. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section. Also, again, if you'd like to schedule a reading, please do that by clicking on the link below to schedule your appointment. I would so like to be able to help all of you. Now we're moving on to our water signs, which is our Cancer, not Capricorn, our Cardinal Cancer, our mutable Pisces, and our fixed Scorpios. Scorpios are fun. To some extent, I think Scorpios are the most fun sign out of the whole zodiac. It's like light and dark. It's so cool. I see a lot of oranges. So I see a lot of oranges. So if you're one who studies color, you may want to look that up, because it's significant not only in your reading, but it's significant because it's telling me that this is something that you need to look up and focus on, water signs. What's your outcome? Okay. Yep. I can see that. Like, sometimes you just feel stuff before you flip over the cards. But for you, you were definitely out of balance. You were definitely out of sorts. You feel a lack of peace, a lack of calm, a lack of, almost I get like you're lost, a lack of sense of direction. It's a sense of hopelessness, and that you're spinning. Your wheels are spinning. This is what you feel like. And we'll see what this pertains to when we flip over the card. So your child, they have the apricot card, which is rejoice and laugh. I'm getting the sense that they're being asked to do this, knowing that everything is okay. Because I'm like, looking at the other cards, I'm not getting the sense that this is a joyous, ha ha ha, you know, like they're not already in this mood. Spirit is asking your child to find reasons to rejoice and laugh. See the lighter side of life. Don't be so hard on yourself. Don't, and that's, I don't know. Take it easy. Relax. It's just asking them not to be so heavy, not to dwell so heavily on the hard, the heavy, the dark things. Their mood is that they're being inflexible for the right reasons. Excuse me. I see this as boundaries. I see it very necessary, this flexible card in reverse. Excuse me. That your child is almost like, you know, yeah, but wait. You know, they're being asked to rejoice and laugh, but they're still holding on to something where they're not going with the flow. Now, this could be pain. This could be like a righteous indignation that they feel like, no, I don't have to do that. Or for some of your water signs, it really could be, now is not the time. You know, it's like, yeah, I will choose to think differently about the situation. I will see the peace and the joy in it, but I'm going to stand my ground and wait till I get more confirmation to move forward. What's changing is your child may be involved in giving in some capacity. And it's coming from the right place. I don't see your child being burnt out. Although I will warn you to warn your child against doing too much. Water signs are known, especially Cancer, to be extremely giving beyond themselves. And they need to be watchful of that because not everybody appreciates it. But I'm seeing this slow and steady wins the race thing. I'm seeing your child is aware that they need to be light, like have a lighter mindset, see things from a different perspective, think differently. They are aware of that. They are also aware and they are taking time out from themselves to think about some stuff. These are very general. If you want something more specific, please contact me. Click the link below for your personalized reading. 45 minutes for $35. I feel like your child is holding on to something that they could really let go. You know, if this card is in reverse, what is this woman holding on? How is she still there? How is this person still attached to this egg if this card is in reverse? There's no gravity, so she should fall and let go and go with the flow, but she's not wanting to. And this is your child. There's something that your child really, it's like I said before, your child is being asked to let go, to rejoice, be lighthearted, and laugh, take it easy. They are like, no, I'm not ready to do that yet. And like, it makes no sense for them to hold on to it, but they're still not ready to let it go. Whatever, but it's like, it takes more energy for them to hold this position when they could just be free. And this applies for adults too, because I know adult Pisces I can attest that this applies to this situation. I'm just like, why are you still there? Why are you holding on and there's nothing there, like keeping you? Like, let it go and go flow and go do something else. It could be, like I said, they feel that there's something still that they have to learn where it's not time yet for them to let go. It could be that and with that being said, they're like, no, there's a boundary. Like, no, I know I could let go, but I need to stay here. Like, I'm staying here to put something like a boundary, or I'm trying to think how else I can say this. Something could be trying to move them and they're like, no, like, not yet. Still, things are still healing. They are going to be, like I said, asked to give of their time, and it's going to feel good. And I think in this process, because of it, they're going to learn, I need to balance out. I'm imbalanced in some capacity. I've been too much in my head, and I need to have a change in perspective. And that's what the solution is. It's just balance. Rebalance yourself. Let this stuff go. Allow more joy. They've been too restrictive this week, and probably for much longer than that, depending on the person. It says it's important for you to have fun along with fulfilling your responsibilities. See this? Fun, laugh, rejoice. Haha, take it easy. Stop being so difficult and restrictive. Give of yourself. Volunteer. Do something, outside of you. Think of others. Stop thinking so heavily on your problems and your issues. So let me know how that resonates with you guys. So moving onward, where are you stuck, Dad and Mom? Something in some kind of transformational energy, and it is hilarious. Yeah, you need to be lighthearted. I think a situation has happened where you took it to heart far more than what you should have. You let it take root, and you're holding on to guilt, shame, and all of that is the ego. Every negative feeling, and even positive feelings to some extent, it's all ego. It's not you. So you're holding on to something that is not real. Like, literally, it's just a thought. And two, like, it doesn't exist in the realm of the metaphysical. And it's like you're holding on to it. And, Spirit is like, just chill out. You are hilarious, but you're spinning out of control. Like, oh, this, I feel out of sorts. I don't feel like, whatever. And if you're a Pisces parent to a Pisces child, or even, let me broaden this out a little bit. Because I know of a Pisces who has a Pisces child. Anyway, if you are a water sign parent to a water sign child, both of these energies apply to you. This applies to you, chill out. And this is confirmation that you need to chill out. Let it go. What are you holding on to? Stop. You're spinning yourself to death. And not literally, but you were just wearing yourself out, and you don't have to. Relax, please. You're making me anxious and tired. So it says, and this also applies to me. So there's areas where I feel like I, as a testament, I'm spinning out of control. Like I just feel like everything is all over the place. Chill out, Danita. It's okay. So it says, today I am committed to letting loose. Life is too short to be so serious. I will surround myself with great people and have some fun. My laughter, hello, will become contagious, and I will change people's days. I will remind others of how good it feels to laugh and enjoy simple pleasures. Enjoy, rejoice. There's joy there. I will jump on any chance that I get to make others smile. I will feel joy, whether it works on others or not. I am in control of my own joy. So it's like, this is how you feel. You feel really bogged down. You feel really heavy, and you have no reason to. This energy of this card is so much stronger than whatever you've made up in your mind. And that's why I read it. This is what you need to do. This is where you need to get to. This is where you are for no, like, servable reason. Like, this energy does not serve you. It only drains you. So it's like, I feel drained for you. So, and I'm also to some extent feeling drained from myself. Excuse me. Just release, and let go and be free. All right, parents of water signs, that was your reading. Let me know how that resonates with you in the comments. We are now moving on to our air signs. I seriously wish I could find out where that was coming from. But anyway, that is our cardinal Libra, our fixed Aquarians, and our mutable Geminis. You are transforming yourself. Hopefully that's not too loud. Hopefully mine is louder because I'm looking at my microphone and I'm picking up that sound isn't as much. I take that back because I saw it on the meter. Anyway, yeah, you are flowing in the direction of your dreams. You're going where you need to go. Let's see what else we have for you. I can feel that. I feel a lot of cleaning house, dimming of light. We'll see if that was the last one. I hope so, but maybe not. Okay. So the first thing I notice is blue. You see this card, it's very illuminating. And the fact that it's in reverse tells me that it's almost like a black hole. Like light is going inward. It's retracting, contracting. It's going inward. I see tying up loose ends. Definitely I see letting go. And I see your child being solo. So your child is leaving something behind. Your child is focusing on themselves this week. Could deal with family, could be some realization about people in general. It could be life. It's just some kind of awareness that they've gained. And they're like, you know what? I'm out. I'm taking a break. I'm going to, just think about this, dwell on this a little bit more. Your child has the blue card in reverse. It talks about activate your healing power. If anything, you're not activating this for other people. You're going inward, and your child is going inward, and they are healing themselves. They're thinking. It's very divine. It's very spiritual. It is a spiritual awareness that's taking place this week, or has already, for your child. The situation is that they are getting rid of stuff that no longer serves them, putting things in its place. That's important. Just cleaning house, everything, organizing, putting stuff where it needs to go. That is what's happening. What's changing is something is leaving, a situation is leaving, or your child is leaving a situation. Now, if you're an adult parent with an adult child, this could be your child leaving a toxic spouse or a toxic relationship. And I feel I see a mom who's happy about this. I see an older mother who is rejoicing that, yes, finally her daughter or son, but as daughter comes to mind first, you know, that their child is leaving a toxic relationship. I see a marriage, I see a spouse, I see children, younger children, girls. Um, it could be anybody, but I see like that person, the husband, you know, worked in corporate America for whoever this could be for. Um, but it hurts. It hurts. It hurts the mom to hear the daughter talking about how the husband is just not dismissive, but just not around. And his excuse is that he's working, he's putting food on the table. And she's like, I've been neglected for too long and I'm done. You got unity. So the solution is coming to peace with oneself. You know, putting all those pieces, those broken pieces of one person, all those broken pieces of yourself, you're finally coming and putting them back together again. You're unifying with yourselves. It says you're spiritually connected to everyone through God. Use the sacred bond to heal your family, your friends, and yourself. Keep in mind, we're all spiritually connected. We are one body. We are one person. That's just my beliefs according to A Course in Miracles. But I really just see healing, you know, letting go of what no longer serves you, letting go of what no longer serves you, getting rid of it, and just developing peace. Some of you, I did get that some of you may be reaching out to close friends during this time. Your children may want more attention from you, more hugs, more consoling, more affirmation, more confirmation, more kind words. So that's definitely something that is in play there as well. For you, you are moving forward, dad and mom of an air sign. Yes, you are wise. You see a situation, you're like, nope, I see what's going on here and I'm out. You're moving forward, you're moving on. It says, today I am committed to going with my instinct. Only I know what is best for me and what I'm capable of achieving. My personal instincts come before others' advice. I learn from my mistakes and forge on. From today forward, my ideas and beliefs come first. Good for you. Okay, thanks you guys so much. Those are your readings for this week, for December 7th through the 14th. Also, be sure to check out Melanie's pages below if you would like to purchase some nails, nail art and nail wraps prior to the holidays. Make sure you do that now. Also, I'm happy to listen to you and be in communication with you if you would like to schedule a personal reading. It's 45 minutes for $35. This is a limited time special and it will be over a video conference. So you can see me and we can interact together. So I just think that that's better. I get more from people's energy when I can talk to them and see them and hear and feel different things that way. So thanks you guys for watching, and I'm going to turn around and do some more videos for next week. Bye.